Hello there, Taurus, and welcome back to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess. First of all, happy birthday to those of you who are celebrating this week and throughout the rest of Taurus season. Happy belated to those who recently celebrated. All right, so this is a beautiful month. This is a month of restructuring, redefining what our new lives are going to look like. It's all about creating. I love the creative energy associated right now with this wonderfully healing and nurturing Taurus energy, and I'm sure you all are feeling right at home within your home sign. Okay, so this is going to be your mid-month healing energy report. This will cover the middle of the month through the end of the month, and will carry us into which will be seated in Gemini season. Okay, so before I get too far into it, I'd like to invite you all to join me in creating sacred space. Let's take a few nice cleansing healing breaths. Release what's letting go, release what's on your mind, and let's just connect. All right, here we go. Okay, great, lovely. All right, so, yay, yeah. So many of us are recuperating and recovering from a pretty eventful month of, sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the chair a little bit. Kind of get comfy, kind of settle in. But yeah, so we had a pretty intense month of April, and as you know from the previous video, the beginning of the month, I don't want to go too far into the details. Closing timelines, ending cycles, releasing karma, aligning ourselves energetically because we're starting new cycles, and now we're trying to balance our energy and to really get clear with our intentions in order to call in our hopes and dreams and to create a life that we truly want for ourselves. We're up-leveling ourselves, and right now the energy is settling to allow us to come into alignment and to meet that newer energy, okay? So many of us are vibrating down here, perhaps doubting the cycles, doubting the transition, doubting the releases we had to make, but in doing so, we're blocking our heart and we're blocking ourselves from meeting the new things that we are trying to call in. This could be new relationships, new career, new circle of friends, new projects. But in order to meet that energy, you have to allow yourself to ascend and meet those goals and intentions where it's at, okay? And in order for us to do that, we've got to clear the space. We have to allow and accept the transitions that have happened and to make peace with ourselves and approach this new cycle from an open heart space, a space of love and trust and surrender. That's going to be the energy that's going to allow us to move up to energetically meet the new that's trying to come into our lives, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling. These are the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And sorry, I just did not get comfortable right now. I'm so sorry. But this is going to be theme cards. Themes for the remainder of the month. Things to think about. Okay. But as I'm shuffling, a couple of things going on in Taurus. We have the full moon in Scorpio coming up. Oh, God. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, boy, that was a big splash. I'm sorry. We have a couple of things going on. We have the full moon in Scorpio coming up on the 18th, and that's going to sort of piggyback off of the energy that we were focusing upon with the lunar cycles. Remember, we had two full moons in Libra. We had the full moon, we had the full moon, both in Libra, and we were gifted with a lunar cycle to really examine our relationships. Well, what Scorpio is going to do for us, it's going to bring a very introspective energy that's going to require us to really look at the depth of what relationships remain and to really analyze and assess, okay, we went through this whole purging process. These are the people that remain in life. How do I feel about that? How are they going to fit into this new cycle? Because here's what I'm trying to do with myself. Here's the new project I'm starting, or here's how I'm presenting myself to the world now. No more, whatever negative story you used to tell yourself, no more of that. Here's the new and improved version of myself. So there may be some friction, there may be some realignment and adjustment with people in your lives. But the Scorpio new moon is also going to have like a very intuitive, very transformative energy associated with it. So that way it's going to help you move and settle into this new cycle. It's going to bring in that introspection that you need in order to make clearer and more informed decisions and to take the inspired action that you need on the projects that you're working on. Okay, so first up is pleasure. Yeah, I like this because it has a very gentle yet playful energy associated with it. You know, this is the type of energy that we need right now to be tapping into to get excited about the new changes that are coming in for us. Timelines have collapsed or literally still are collapsing. But the bottom line is we have a clear slate to start new. So this is a great card to remind us to take pleasure in what's coming in for us and to get excited about, you know, what's next, what's in store. And there's a little bit of a sense of mystery associated with what's around the corner because, you know, some of us deal with change well and some of us don't. And so those of us who don't, it's like, I know about that. I need to know. I need to have the answer. What happens next? Well, you know what? We're not supposed to have all the answers. You know, revel in a sense of mystery because the Scorpio full moon has a mysterious edge associated with it. You know, we're not going to have all the answers just yet. Don't resist. We have the resistance card. I set this one up. And remember how I had just talked about how some of us may not deal with change very well. Well, if you fall into that category, there is a sense of resistance here, a sense of resistance to the cycles that have ended, the people that you've released, and, you know, there'll be uncertainty about what's coming in because up next you have fear, okay? So with these two types of energy cards coming in, resistance and fear, you're going to block the new opportunities. If you're trying to call in a relationship, you're going to block that. If you're trying to call in a new career opportunity, it's not going to happen, you know? I just want to caution all of you to know that, put the stone there, the more we resist or are fearful to what's happening in our lives, and the more that we doubt that the cycles that we just ended were in our highest good, you're sending the message to the universe, I don't trust you, or I don't believe you. It doesn't feel right to me. I'm in pain. My heart hurts. I don't believe that's in highest good. Well, if you're sending that type of message to the universe, they're going to be like, you know what? Okay, I hear you. I hear your concerns, and I know you want a relationship. I know you want that new house. I know you want a new income stream. I know you want X, Y, and Z. But your doubt is telling me that you're not ready to receive what you're telling me that you want. And the universe is going to say, you know what, you're right, you're not ready. Thank you for telling me that you're not ready. Here's another round of lessons to help you grow and expand and transform in order to meet energetically what you want. But what you want will always remain at this higher vibrational energy, and the universe will gradually move you at the pace it sees fit until you're ready to energetically meet and accept the new changes that you're calling into your lives. When that happens, you're creating delays. And you're also creating new life lessons that you have to learn that maybe you don't have to learn. You know, if you can get into energetic alignment with yourselves now and understand what happened was in divine timing and divine order and for your highest good, you will ascend. You will manifest and meet those new opportunities coming in for you a lot quicker. But the more you doubt, the more you resist, the more you fear. It's sort of like remedial training. You're like, okay, I'm going to give you extra training to help you move along, to help you ascend. But in doing so, you have to have your heart broken again. You have to experience more disappointments again, and so forth and so forth. It will not be pleasant. Like, that's what I'm trying to convey. So just take that for what it is and keep that sort of in the back of your mind as you make the transitions, okay? So I'm going to pull a 5-card spread for the Osho Zen Tarot deck. We'll see what comes in. But yeah, the energy of the Scorpio moon will help you really gain the introspection that you're desiring. Breakthrough, first card out. Yes, this is an aha moment. You are making a breakthrough within yourself when you're finally saying enough is enough. Enough of the old way of being, enough of that old lifestyle, enough of that storyline I used to tell myself, enough of the crap. I am now enlightened. I now see the way. I am choosing to no longer live in fear. I'm moving forward. This is a sense of empowerment. Okay, this is a breakthrough moment, which I'm so glad this came out. It's full of fire energy, which is inspired action. Burden. This is the Six of Clouds. The Six of Swords in the regular Rider-Waite deck. So something is burdening you, okay? Maybe this is something that you're working through and you just don't know how to release it just yet. But the fact that you have the breakthrough card in the center, yeah, so stress, reverse. This is the Seven of Fire cards. It's reversed, so either this is going to be ending soon, or this is internalized stress, something that you're self-generating, and you're doing so unnecessarily. Okay, so you have 3 cards that flipped. First one that came out is Beyond Illusion. This is the card, Major Arcana card. This is the Judgment card in the regular Rider-Waite deck. This is all about clarity of vision. So you have 2 extra cards that came out. One, this is the Knight of Rainbows, slowing down. And then Schizophrenia. 2 of Clouds. So like 2 of Swords in the regular Rider-Waite. So this is a decision, and you're stuck about it because it's reversed and you don't know what to do. We'll talk about it. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I love it. This is the Page of Fire. This is the playfulness card. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a theme for a lot of the signs right now, just because of the energy that we're experiencing. Playfulness. This card is a reminder for you to just let go of the heavy. Enough of the heavy energy, enough of the tears, enough of the sadness, enough of the pain and suffering, enough of the burden that you're carrying on. Let it go, and to allow yourself to be lighthearted. Allow yourself to play. Allow yourself to laugh, you know? And I think this is perfect for the breakthrough, because I think this is what's going to help move you through this breakthrough, is saying, you know what? F all that crap. Literally. F it. I'm letting go of all this crap, all this heaviness. I don't want a life of burden. I don't want a life of stress, because this is internalized stress. And I think this will be somewhat self-generated by the burden that you're carrying. Maybe you're putting extra pressure on yourself. Maybe you're trying to be perfectionist. But let it go. You know, tap into the playfulness energy. Because when you do, you will be able to see beyond illusion. Yeah, this is about lining up intuitively with your spirit guides. In the regular Rider-Waite deck, what I was saying, this is the Judgment card, which is the most spiritual card of the deck. And on that card, it's showing, it's showing souls getting ready to ascend into heaven, and they're being judged, and they have to validate their good deeds and the bad deeds. So they do enough good deeds to clear out their bad karma and so forth, and however the story goes. But here, this is sort of the same. So the veil of illusion is being opened, and your third eye chakra is opening up, and you're seeing beyond a fake reality, or maybe a skewed reality. And let me show it upright, because this is what the card is supposed to mean. It's an enlightenment. It's an awakening, spiritually and intellectually. And the butterfly represents transformation. The yellow is all about your solar plexus energy. This is intuition. This is the power source of your creativity, your motivation. So right now, because it came in reverse, all that is blocked for you right now, Taurus. I feel like maybe you just had this breakthrough moment, so maybe you're not yet seeing things clearly. But you will, okay? You will. And I think what's blocking you is that you do have a big decision to make, because you have the Schizophrenia card that came in. It's also reversed. This is 2 of Swords energy. And I feel like you are literally at a stalemate for what decision you need to make. When you show this card upright, because schizophrenic means you are literally teeter-tottering back and forth. Like your mind is rapidly jumping back and forth between decisions and which ultimate about which course of action to take, which is making you indecisive. This is about taking that leap of faith. You have a man who's suspended between two ledges, high ledges. There's only one way out of this situation, and it's just to trust and to let go. Because once you do, you're going to fall into this soft energy of clouds, and you'll obtain clarity. But you have to decide, because you can't stay stuck in this energy of indecisiveness. Either way, this person's going to fall. So either way, whatever it is that you're working on is going to come to a conclusion. You just have to decide what conclusion you want that to be. What is going to serve your best interest and the best interest of the person or parties involved. You're being asked to slow down right now, because I feel like there's a lot of fire energy here, Taurus, and I think it has you a bit rocked and rattled. You are stressed out. So in order to make a clear decision, the turtle is coming in to say, you know what, slow down, rest, relax. This is earth energy. This is the page of rainbows, and rainbows in the Osho Zen Tarot deck is earth energy. It's like pentacle energy. So this could be you, Taurus. This could be you being represented here, saying, all right, take a breather, get grounded, get close to earth, take care of yourself, make sure you're eating properly, staying hydrated, sleeping well, because that's going to help you clear this schizophrenic energy. And remember, it came in reversed. It's going to help you clear the stress that you're feeling. Remember, this also came in reverse for you. Okay? There's a lot going on. You're feeling discombobulated. You're feeling out of sorts. But if you keep it simple and slow, and you keep it lighthearted and playful, I think with these two energies, the light energies, these are very, when I say light, they're not heavy and they're not burdensome. This is the energy that's going to help you move through this fast, intense energy of the breakthrough, okay? But don't resist. Remember, you have the pleasure card here, and this is the playfulness card, okay? So this is reminding you, keep it light, keep it fun, keep it chill, and you'll know what to do. You'll clear yourself of that decision you have to make, and this vision, this beyond illusion, will clarify for you, and you'll know which way to go. Okay, so up next, I'm going to use the Untamed Oracle deck. I will also be doing a 5-card spread. I've got 3 off the bat. First up, love, reversed. Manifest, upright. Oh fuck. Yeah, I get that. That's this energy right here. Through the clouds, schizophrenia. You're definitely stressed out, okay? Pull 2 more. Okay, spirit, reversed, so you're not listening to your intuition. Intuition is blocked. However, the creation came in. This is literally the magician card in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. So you are in your manifestation power. We just have to clear up the rest of your energy. I feel like the love card that came in reverse, this is a closed heart chakra, okay? I don't get the sense that this is a broken heart or like an ending of a relationship. Perhaps what you're feeling can pertain to that, but I think what's happening here energetically is your heart chakra is closed. And in order for you to create and manifest, you have to do so from a place of love and trust and surrender. And you're out of alignment right now. And this is cautioning you because you do have the manifest card that came in. So let me put this down. You have the manifestation card, came in upright, and you have your creation card, which also came in upright. This is the magician. Taurus, everything's going to line up for you as you wish. You have to meet it energetically, though. And I talked about how what you're calling in is up here at a higher level, but you be down here in a lower vibrational energy of, oh fuck, what the hell is going on, right? You're vibrating down here. And if you're down here, you can't meet what's coming in for you at the necessary energy level. Remember I talked about you, how the universe can be like, oh yes, you're doubting me. You're panicking. Okay, well, let's take care of this, and we're going to give you some more lessons to help you ascend. But by keeping this type of energy, you're going to block your manifestation. You're going to delay it. And you're going to create something that you don't want to create, or that you didn't intend to create, right? You're going to impact your manifestation power. So your spirit card came in reversed. Okay, now this is all about spiritual alignment. Okay, you have the owl who is all seeing and all knowing, and he can see through the dark, he can see through the muckiness, he can see through this mess. Okay, but you're not in your power space. And I feel like in order to do that, you have to get yourself grounded. And you have to have faith and trust that what happened for a reason. And it's in divine timing, it's divinely guided. Okay? So, but all is not lost. It's just a matter of shifting, not resisting, not having that fear. Because this came out in your theme card. And we're seeing it clearly right here. Okay? Let's clear this energy, Taurus. It's very simple to do. Keep it light and playful. That's been the guidance, okay? All right, so normally I like to pull from the Shamanic Oracle deck, but I think in this particular reading, I'm going to forego that, because I feel like right now, this needs to be more of a message of healing and guidance. So I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebel deck. And this is collaborative dreaming that came out for you all. Yeah. I think this is allowing yourself to step into that creative power, to give yourself permission to dream big about your new life, to give yourself permission to create a life that's better suited for you. Okay? What you want wants you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Manifest it. Create it. If I can show these correctly. Seriously, what you want wants you. You just have to get yourself into alignment with it and meet it energetically. Pull one more. Let's see what comes out. One more card. Oh my gosh, we got cards. Sorry. Literally, like cards like flipped over. Here we go. Take that one. This is Come to Life. I love it because this one shows a woman living in a black and white world where perhaps she's very jaded, very defeated, feeling her energy stores are depleted. Maybe she feels out of alignment. Maybe she feels like her power has been taken from her or that she's given it away. But she is coloring life back into her world. And I feel like this is sort of an awakening here. And this will help you open up this blocked heart chakra. Because I am seeing this as a blocked heart chakra. That's the energy I'm getting. You are having this breakthrough moment central to all this. All right? And it's bringing you back to life. But just trust it. Okay? Trust it. Trust that your spirit guides are here with you. Remember, these two cards are reversed. You want this energy to be upright for you all in order for you all to properly manifest and co-create what you like. Okay? But yeah, I think this is a great card. This is all about just accepting where you are right now and then moving forward. Creating that plan to move forward and letting go of this energy. Okay? Because this is the energy that's keeping you in the black and white world. And that's keeping you almost like in a wooden state of mind, like a wooden type energy where you're there, but your spirit, your heart isn't there. Right? Okay. How much time do we have? 20, let's see. Okay, let's check in with the Your Love Oracle deck. See what comes in for us. This is sort of like a little conversation between twin flames and soulmates. And what I've been seeing, the theme that I saw in the beginning of the month was there's love, there's a desire to reconcile. The timing just wasn't right. Okay? So, let's see. Because the themes in the world was when people were more ready to reconcile. But hey, it's sort of been about timing. But we'll see. I just need two more. I have two for the masculine. We'll see what the feminine would like to share with her masculine. I just need two cards. Okay. All right, two right off the bat. Okay, so masculine is saying, I am sending you messages and signs. look for signs of her love around you. And feminine would like to say, we have such a strong bond. However, I am not available right now to connect. Okay. Remember how I was saying this is all about timing? There is definitely love here. And masculine is sincerely trying to energetically connect with his feminine. There's a clear separation here, and it feels like this has been a separation for a while, maybe several months. But yeah, masculine sincerely loves his feminine. He's trying to signal to her to look for the signs of their love around her. He's sending her messages and signs, and she's like, yeah, I feel the connection. We do have such a strong bond. I'm just not available right now. So she is emotionally shut down. She's emotionally shut down, this closed heart chakra. Okay? But I think, honestly, once she's able to get through this breakthrough moment, conditions will be better. Conditions will be better for this union to at least start the conversation about how to go about reconciliation. Because remember, there is a decision to be made. You've got the schizophrenia card, and so the Two of Swords card. This person clearly is undecided. There is no decision. It's a stalemate. I feel like this has to clear. The energy of the breakthrough has to clear in order for this person to have the clarity of what it is that needs to be said, or what it is that needs to be decided, or how to go about their new life. Because this person is coming into life, right? Yeah. They're just getting their bearings. Yeah, absolutely. They're just getting their bearings, and they're understanding that what they want wants them as well. Yeah. So Taurus, this is a beautiful reading, you know? It's all about just healing your heart space and coming into alignment with what's happened and what's transpired, and doing the work necessary to up-level yourself to welcome in the new. And this is coming in for you. Love is coming in for you. You know, your masculine is like, hey, I love you. I love you, and I'm sending you love energy and signs and symbols. Look for it. But the feminine is just shut down. She's like, I know. I feel it. We're so strongly connected, but I can't right now. Okay? So feminines, remember what I talked about raising your vibrational energy. You know, open your heart space. If you resist and if you're fearful, you're going to either create a delay, you're going to create more challenges for you. You may even block or push this person away altogether if you're not careful. But yeah, just slow down, gain clarity of heart and mind, and you'll know what to do because you have your magician card and you have the manifestation cards here. Okay? And this is for all of you all. I mean, this is the energy. This is the month of rebirth, restructure, renewal. You know, that's what May is all about. It's about erecting your hopes and dreams. In a previous video, I used the analogy of building a house. And the house is whatever it is that you want. The house can represent a relationship. It could represent a new career opportunity. It could represent literally buying a new house. It could represent, I don't know, a new project. Anything that you want. We're going to use the analogy of the house. But back with the supermoon in January, is when we set the intention to the universe saying, hey, I want this house. That's what I'd like to manifest. And the universe is like, okay, got it. You start to set the conditions. You start really putting forth the energy into aligning our lives to create the space to bring in this house that we want. Which is all about, you know, tuning in psychically and really heightening our manifestation powers to say, okay, I am ready to receive this house in life. Remember, I put the intention in January 18, so help me manifest it. Help me create the blueprints, the intentions, set the intentions. It was all about clearing the space. It's like, okay, cool. The universe is like, yeah, I know you want this house. You've got too much clutter and drama and other distractions going on in your life. We are going to have to clear the decks. And if you want this house to come in, this is the amount of space that's going to require, which means either collapsing relationships with people, like romantic relationships, professional relationships, friendships, family members, whatever it is, or literally shifting directions. Maybe you're going in this direction, the universe is like, you need to go in this direction, because this is going to lead you to the path of where your house is going to be built, right? So it's all about clearing the decks, raising the landscape, if you will. Now is all about, okay, now it's time to start building this house. We're going to lay the foundation down. We've got this new cycle coming in. So this new cycle is about new beginnings. And you're going to start seeing everything that you want to manifest coming into fruition. You have to align yourself energetically to accept this house that's being brought into you, into the physical, into the 3D. It's no longer a 5D concept. It is now energetically being brought into the 3D. You have to accept the changes. You have to be okay with making the releases and understanding it's for your highest good and the highest good of others. Because as you're laying the foundation for this house, you're now erecting the framework, okay? This house is being built. This house is coming into tangible fruition, and it's going to continue to do so throughout the summer months. We have coming up, which is Gemini energy. That's going to bring in air energy, so a lot of inspired action, new ideas, new creativity. Plus, it governs communication, so communication between people is going to improve. You find that this may start to take a new direction for you. If this is what your house is, it's just going to be a time of faster movement, faster energy. So take heed in that. Right now, use the rest of Taurus season to rest, rejuvenate, recuperate, and restore yourselves, because the summer months are going to be quick moving. And in July, we have a major eclipse coming through, which is really going to just slingshot the energy. And life is going to get interesting. Life is getting interesting right now. It is, if you allow it. It's just going to come in quicker for you if you're in a state of surrender, in a state of acceptance. And if you remain present right now. If you remain present right now and not worry about what the future is going to look like. You just know that that house is coming in for you. Don't worry about the how and the when at all. Just know that, just believe and trust that house is coming in, okay? And don't worry about the past. It's over and done with, can't do anything about it, okay? Because if you're stuck in the past, it's attachment. It's attachment, which is a fear-based energy, and you're going to slow down the process. Yeah, so get yourselves ready for it. May is very exciting. I'm really excited for Moon. You know, that energy is going to be really, really interesting. All right, so I'm going to pull from the Archangel Oracle deck, and let's just see what the angels have for us. Oh, popping already. Take your power back. Archangel Raziel. Raziel would like to share that message with you all. You're having a breakthrough moment. It has you out of sorts. You have that oh fuck energy. Take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Okay. You have your manifestation card right here. You have your magician card right here. Doesn't get any more synchronistic than that. Yes, the archangels are telling you to take your power back and to use your God-given power and intention to manifest the blessings in your life. You are in control, Taurus. You are in control of your life. You're in control of what you create. Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel would like to share, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Perhaps I'm that other person. Perhaps this is the message that's coming through for you. You know, also listen to other people that are around you, your friends, your family members. You know, sometimes songs share messages, movies. Sometimes there's weird lines. You're like, oh God, that's the answer to a question. You know, so just open up your heart, open up your mind, be present. Because when you're present, that's when you start to hear these messages and you can receive them better. Because remember, your spirit, you're out of alignment with spirit. And this is all about coming back into alignment and trusting. Yep. Okay. One more. No, you got two more. You got a bonus. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what we've got. Moon cycles. Okay. So, Archangel Haniel is saying, notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations. Footnote, manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. We have a full moon in Scorpio coming up on the 18th. Okay, I'm going to read this to you again. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. Okay, so full moons represent completions. We had a lunar cycle to work through intentions that you set back in with the Libra full moon. New moons, which we just had on the 4th, is all about setting new intentions and tweaking. Okay, so is there something that you started or intended to start on the 4th? Maybe you did. Maybe it's just more clarification on what's going on here. But use the power of the moons to help your energy and help you move through this transition. Okay, new moons are all about new beginnings, setting new intentions. Full moons is about completion. Okay, yeah, we've got the Scorpio full moon, and Scorpio is all about really looking deep at your relationships, looking deep at how these relationships are affecting you and impacting your life. Okay, yeah, and your bonus card is outdoors. This is from Archangel Jophiel, and she's saying go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to release stress and gain new creative ideas. Absolutely. Of course, this is exactly what you need. This is about going outside and connecting energetically with the earth energy, aligning with your own energy. I feel like this is also about tapping into your playful spirit, keeping things light, keeping things fun, letting go of that burden. Where's that burden card? You've got this going on, right? You've got that stress going on, which I feel like is more self-imposed. Going outside will eliminate this, and it's going to bring you the clarity and the alignment that you seek. Okay? So, Taurus, beautiful reading. Excellent. Things are on the up and up. You just have to trust it. Okay? Just know that this is all in divine order. Get back into alignment with yourself. Take your power back. Remember, what you want wants you. Okay? All right. So that's all I have for you all. Thank you so much for sticking with me through the end. This is a great reading. I'm excited for all the new that's coming into your lives. Can't wait to see what's coming up for you in Moon. But don't give up on building that house, right? So thank you for all subscribers. Really appreciate your love and support. Thank you to all new watchers. Thank you for finding this channel. You are divinely guided here. This is no accident. I really sincerely hope that the messages resonated with you and that you found exactly what you were looking for. Feel free to share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to click the bell so that way you're notified of when new content is released. I tend to release on Sundays. This month has been a little wonky, so I haven't been able to keep such a regular schedule, but I hopefully things will align to where I can do that a little bit more regularly. But I do have a lot of content here, so check out the reading. This is the mid-month. Also check out what went on the previous month so you gain extra insights, extra answers, extra guidance on what it is that you're working on. It will also help explain and frame the context of what we're working through. Okay? So, love and light to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you back in. Bye-bye.